Hello?
Well, still connecting. All right, let's see if I'm live.
Yeah, you're live.
Hell yeah.
Hey guys, welcome
Hell
to
yeah.
episode. What is this? Three?
Third, episode 3 weeks in a row, man.
Dang, there we go.
My
There we
stream's still
go.
loading up, so I don't even know if I'm live yet.
It looks like it's live. It looks live.
Cool. Perfect. It is
All right,
live.
cool. You're getting better at this, man. You're getting better at this.
I know, right? It only took me 10 minutes to set up. That's so sad.
Dude, so you just went to Michigan, yeah? How about
Yeah, yeah.
how
I
about
love
you
what we did.
tell me about
Hold
that?
on, hold on. Hold on, man. We didn't even open up the podcast, dude.
Oh,
Welcome to the Condiments. I call this title The Loser's Return because I had
oh yeah, I just saw
zero
that.
zero clue of what to name it, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, 'cause yeah, you
Um,
don't know the topics.
no, I have no idea topics.
Well, that's a
But
good one 'cause you returned from
Upper Peninsula, Michigan, yuppers.
yeah, yeah. Almost
It's
like 5 feet away from Canada, bro.
we were actually at the border.
Yeah, yeah. Literally like 5 feet, right?
Yeah, yeah, but it was close. So, oh well. Yeah, whatever. It's cool. I mean, makes sense. COVID and everything.
Should have walked a little closer, get that filter, you know?
Yeah, bro, I try to swim across. I'm just kidding. No, it's cold. It's cold as hell up there, dude.
It looked really nice from all the pictures I saw.
Oh, dude, that place is so beautiful. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
I I never expected something so pretty could be so close. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So we live primarily in the eastern side, lower, let's just say
yeah,
that,
yeah.
and it's flat. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
we
lie.
get a lot of flat and corn. That's
Yeah,
pretty much it.
flat and
That's
corn.
pretty
If
much
you like
it for
corn and
us.
you like flat, then this is the place for you. But uh,
Yeah.
just seeing the mountains were freaking awesome.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
I
didn't
saw that, like the ridges and like the little, um, like
the
the
little cliffs and everything.
yeah, the cliffs. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. That looks like something you'll see in like Iceland or something. I was like, whoa, that's crazy.
It's so funny because you and I both have been to Iceland, and it's
Yeah,
so funny because I kept comparing it to Iceland. Like we
yeah.
were up there, and I was just like, the winds. I'm like, this is pretty, but it's not as pretty as Iceland. But
Yeah, yeah.
it's right
I
there,
mean, you
man.
gotta, I mean, like a place like Michigan, like
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
you gotta set your, especially since you've been to Iceland, you gotta set your standards low, you know?
Yeah, but even then
Yeah,
I was like, it was pretty dope. We went hiking and oh, dude, the signs kept lying to us.
yeah.
We're like, it's a 0.5 mile hike. I'm like, hell yeah, let's do this. Just like off
Yeah,
the edge, a little close,
yeah.
and we're going deeper and deeper. And then they put us in like these weird trails where we're climbing down hills. My shoes got all wet. Like I'm carrying my sister at one point. We just carried each other. Everyone's slipping. There's like this ice trail bridge next to the river, and I'm like, we looked at each other and we're like, yo, this is not 0.5 miles. But at the end of it, like we got to our destination. We could have kept
Mhm.
going, but we found this cool like spot like on the beach where there's like no one there, completely
Yeah.
empty, completely blue water. It was insane. And we were like, let's just stop here. We stopped here and we looked at the map. We were like, bro, we're 4 miles out from the car. And I'm like, what the hell happened?
Yeah.
But it was sick out there, dude. Definitely recommend. It's crazy because
Michigan.
like, yeah, not Michigan, but Upper Peninsula, Michigan,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Like I guess, what do you call them? Like the hiking parts of a place. I feel
Hmm.
like the hiking, like, what do you call them? National parks? Was
Yeah.
that considered a national park or no?
No, no,
That
it
was kind of
wasn't.
like a hiking
Surprisingly.
area.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was so huge because it ranges because we were looking it up from 0.5 mile hikes, which were lies, but
Mhm.
to also like day to like week hikes. Like they were like, hey, if
Yeah,
there's
that's
like
kind of crazy.
8 hour trail that way, and we're like, what the fudge?
Yeah, yeah.
We're definitely going back for like more hiking stuff because it's super sick. Like I wish we could
Oh
explore
yeah.
more.
Yeah, do the
Um,
I think what's cool is like I've been watching this guy who like does like these multi-day hikes, and like
mhm.
he just hikes as fast as he can, and then whenever it gets like closer to like sunset, he sets up his camp right there, and then goes to sleep, and then does it all again, and until he
Damn,
reaches the end. Yeah.
damn. Yeah, yeah. It was super sick. Or like everyone's like hiking. They were like, we should. So next thing we're gonna do is camping. So
Yeah.
if we go back up there, but like
Yeah.
I'm definitely going back to explore more because
Yeah.
we went 2 days out hiking and we're like, damn, we could have definitely like
Damn.
there's more areas we could have
Yeah.
explored.
More,
It was
yeah.
it was
More
wild.
more area to cover.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
what's next on the
On the
cousins trip though?
cousins trip, right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're gonna do that. We're definitely gonna do this again, bro. Like we all had so
Yeah.
much fun.
Uh-huh.
We it's a good trip when like at the end of the trip we all looked together and we're like, yo,
We don't
I
want to
could go.
go.
We don't want to go, and we're like, I could go somewhere else right now.
Yeah.
Like at one point we did. I was looking at my cousin, and my sister, and my cousin was like, "Yo, we have our extra clothes. We have towels. We have a big car. We could have just drive somewhere else." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yo, you're not wrong." um, and it was fantastic. Like we all were like, "Damn," we were like, "I wish it didn't." And like at least 3 more days, like a full week or something,
Mhm. Yeah.
until we really hated each other, and then
Yeah.
leave.
Well, what do you give
uh,
until like you start hating people? Like how much time with someone is too much time?
you've met my cousin Jojo.
Yeah.
I hate that motherfucker. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I think to the point of hating is when we're tired of our voices or hearing each other's voices.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, by the time of that trip, as it was definitely like I was like, damn, I definitely want to hang out with them again.
yeah. Yeah,
Kind of thing instead of me getting annoyed.
yeah. Mhm.
Like we react on JoJo a lot. We react on each other, but it's
Yeah.
kind of funny because I was telling my friend, I'm like, bro, we're all super competitive, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if it's like an Asian thing, but we're all super competitive.
Yeah, I think that's a you thing. Well,
That's
I think that's like low key an Asian thing, but I think you
uh-huh.
guys like
Like
really take that in. Really take that
yeah,
trait in, you know?
yeah, because we're stubborn,
Yeah.
like we're stubborn. So we played a game called the Silent Game, right? And my sister started it as a joke. Like she was like, "Silent Game, go!" And no one talked for 45 minutes.
Whoa,
None
that's
of us
crazy.
wanted to lose, bro. JoJo was like, "I can't do this. I need to talk to someone," and he just kept talking the entire time. But none of us wanted to lose. We played that game 3 times. The first time it was super chill. It was super quiet. No one's talking. So
Mhm.
we made it in the end. Was like, if you make a single noise, you're out. So my cousin giggled by accident because he got tickled. So he lost. Um, the second game, it got a little more intense because we started like playing tricks on each other. Like my cousin Austin, he
Mhm.
rolled down all the windows
Yeah.
in the car, so it got super cold.
Mhm.
So you're like, you gotta say something, or like you're seeing that sitting there in the cold. He also had the moment where like my other cousin, you know how the sound in the car, like some minivans, you could move it to certain places.
Mhm.
I was taking a nap in the background, in the back, like all the way
Yeah.
in the back, and
Mhm.
they moved all the sound to the back, and they started blasting screamo
Oh,
music in my
that's
ears,
funny.
bro. And I'm like, I can't say anything, but like it hurt, man. I was like, oh my
Oh, that's
gosh.
so smart, moving the audio. Yeah.
Yeah. And at third round, my cousin Austin tried to do the same thing, and I just put child lock on, and I rolled up all the windows, and I'm like, all right. I'm like, yeah, you're not getting me this time. By the end of it, I dropped my phone. I didn't realize, but my sister kept telling me, she was like, "Hey, Austin took it. Austin took it." So I run to the back, and I was gonna start tickling him, but he pulled me back, and we started getting into like a little wrestle, like a friendly wrestle,
Mhm.
and I got kneed in the face by accident. I'm like, I'm out. I'm
Oh.
out. I'm like, I can't do this. My other cousin and
Wait,
Austin
which
got.
one?
What's up?
Which cousin need you in the face?
Austin. Austin kneed me in the
Uh,
face.
okay.
But my other Austin came back, and it was funny because Austin does not give a shit, man. He does
Yeah.
not care. So he started kissing him on the cheeks and started licking his ear to make him lose. And my other cousin just tried kept wrestling him, but every time he wrestled him and got like Austin in a chokehold, Austin
Yeah.
turns around and starts kissing him. At one point, they almost fully made out.
Oh no.
And Austin looked at us and they're like, truce, truce. I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. Truce, truce. And they was like, all right, truce. But Austin looked at us. He was like, man, my cousin was talking. He was like, man, I feel like Austin would have kissed me. And Austin just came up and goes, hell yeah, I would. I would have, bro, I would have kissed you just to win this game. All right. I'm like, what the fuck? That's the real meaning of stubborn. None of us wanted to lose.
Yeah,
Like it was wild.
that's awesome. Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
fun, bro.
Yeah. No, it was a fun trip.
Yeah, yeah.
Like we went on trips before, right?
Mhm.
And you could definitely I feel you could say something on this that when you go on trips with your family compared to when you go trips with a friend,
Oh
it's
yeah,
it's
it's like a lot.
it's
It's a lot looser, you know. Yeah, I know what you
yeah,
mean. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and it's also like you're by people that you're gonna spend the rest of your life with no
Yeah,
matter
yeah,
what.
yeah,
Because I mean they're stuck with you. You guys are family no matter what.
yeah, yeah.
So that's what I kind of feel like. Like
Mhm.
I could say the dumbest crap, and they're like they could hate me for a minute, but they're like, damn, I gotta see him Christmas or I gotta see him Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Like they're stuck with me. So that was just the slight difference I felt going for, like with friends and like
Yeah.
versus family was that
Oh yeah,
like
it's definitely especially with family, like t huge difference
yeah,
when
and
you
you
go with
feel that
friends
bond.
compared to going family. Yeah.
hmm it's just more like a comfy feeling, like you're just in the
Mhm.
middle. So it's kind of nice. Yeah.
What made you guys think Michigan?
I actually I brought the idea. So my cousin came up and was like, "Hey, I want to take a few days off. I've been working 60 hours a week. I'm like hella tired, and I just want to take
Mhm.
a vacation." And I was like, "Oh, cool. I actually have vacation planned out for these following days. If you want to do something." So we got it was originally us three at first, and then we asked Austin. Austin's always down to do things. He got it.
Yeah, yeah.
Then we asked JoJo, and he only had 4 days off.
Mhm.
It sucked, but like but that's why this
Oh.
trip was so short was because JoJo's didn't have any vacation days, and we're not gonna like
Oh, okay.
you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And then more cousins start to get involved. They're like, my sister might come, my cousin from Maryland might come, but they eventually dropped out. My cousin didn't get plane ticket in time because of COVID, so like because he had to
Yeah,
get tested and
makes sense.
everything before he got
Yeah.
on.
Where's that
Uh,
cousin live?
he lives in Maryland. He's the one that we actually saw when we went to Boston.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha,
Yeah, yeah.
gotcha.
And then my other cousin, she's in med school, so she can't really take
Makes sense.
breaks.
Yeah, makes sense.
She had a quiz or something.
Oh,
So they can
so
go.
so you have like do you have like a huge cousin trip in mind where you get all your cousins in?
I really hope, like that'd be super
That would
sick.
be that'd be a crazy trip. That's a lot of
This
people though.
this trip was actually gonna be that. Like our Airbnb, even though only five of us went, it fit 12 people.
Holy
Um,
shit.
so so I made it fit 12 people. But the rest couldn't come, which is fair. They're busy
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
that
yeah.
stuff. And this was 2 weeks. Like
Mhm.
we planned this in 2 weeks. And I
Awesome.
remember someone telling me Mackinac Island is really beautiful in Upper Michigan. And then we like start looking into it more. We looked into it. I made a whole itinerary.
Mhm.
And we are like, whoa, there's some cool hiking trails. There's some cool sightseeing. We're all down to like go
Mhm.
hiking.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, we got a beach house
Yeah, for
in
hiking.
no, no in November, right? That's what I'm saying.
I mean, like that's probably I mean, those are probably the best houses, and nobody's renting them now. So I feel like that was a smart move.
Yeah, no, it was super cheap and it was super sick. And
Yeah.
uh, I took a dip in the water.
Oh, did you?
Uh, yeah, I took a swim and bro, it was so cold, man. It was raining. It was like 34 degrees. I was like, why did I do this? And I'm like, wait, I got dared.
Hell yeah.
I'm like a back out.
Did you get on
Uh,
video?
yeah, it's on video. You see
Nice,
me running into the
nice,
water.
nice, 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 nice.
I stood there for like 5 seconds. I ran back. The water didn't hurt me the most. It was the rocks. The rocks killed me.
Oh yeah, like little
Yeah.
stones on the bottom.
Oh yeah, dude, it was so
Oh, those
painful. I think I got
fucking
bruises at the end of my
bitches.
feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And then we went to Picture Rocks and we're like, we're gonna do some small hiking trails, but
Mhm.
it didn't end up like that. We were out for like 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, and it got dark. It got dark by like 6 o'clock. So we're like
Oh
in the
yeah.
middle of the night. We're like, what the fuck do I do? Oh,
It's-
I don't know if you had another question to bring up, but I want to tell you something creepy that happened.
Go ahead.
Okay, so for some reason this whole trip we were talking about like ghosts and like horror movies and things we would do in a horror movie, but we were
Mhm.
especially talking about ghosts
Yeah,
and our
yeah,
ghost stories, right?
yeah.
Um, my cousin Austin was like, "I've never seen ghosts before, but I believe them." It's just have you heard of hold on,
Austin. Yeah.
yeah, uh, have you heard of
Is
Let
it
me
like a
look it up.
movie?
No, it's a theory. It's like a
Oh,
religion
theory.
theory.
Interesting. Oh, a
Yeah.
religion theory.
Um. Uh. I don't remember it. I don't really remember what it is, but it. Oh. Um. Is this it? No. Religion theory, like 3 out of 4 chance. Pascal's wager. That's what they call it. All right. I don't know if you
Okay.
heard about it.
No.
Okay, so Pascal's wager is like the chances of you believing in religion versus not.
So wait,
So
what are the chances?
so let's put in a four square box, right?
Yeah.
You either believe religion and you go to heaven, right?
Okay.
You don't believe in religion, you don't go to heaven.
Oh,
You
okay.
you believe religion, but heaven isn't real. So you're like, oh crap, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
You believe in heaven, or you believe in religion, heaven isn't real. You believe in religion, and
You still go to hell.
nothing happens.
Oh,
No,
nothing
nothing
happens.
happens. Damn, you're like, okay, cool. So it's kind of like the first theory is like, you have a 3 out of 4 chance in believing religion than not, because either way, from 3 of those 4 chances, one you're going to heaven, two if nothing happens, oh well, nothing happens. But one, if you don't believe it, you go to hell.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so it's better to believe in something rather than not to believe in anything.
Oh, makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. So we were talking about that, and we started talking about ghosts. We were like, we were talking, and we were like, my cousin was like, it's better to believe in ghosts than not believe in ghosts, because if ghosts was real and you stay cautious of them, you're just away from the ghosts. You
Mhm.
don't believe in ghosts, and or you believe in ghosts, and you
Oh, so
like,
you're applying that theory onto ghosts then?
yeah, yeah. So you believe in ghosts, you get haunted, or you're more cautious, right? You
Yeah.
don't believe in ghosts, you do stupid stuff, you get haunted. You do believe ghosts, nothing happens, no ghosts are real. You do believe them, you do stupid stuff, no ghosts are real.
Yeah.
So it's better to believe that ghosts are real
And then
rather
be
than
cautious, and then for
not get
nothing to
haunted.
happen. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Because crap, I mean, if I don't get haunted either way, if they're not real, then I'm okay.
So it's
Um,
basically like better be safe than sorry, pretty much.
exactly. And
Yeah.
we're talking about that with ghosts, and we're talking about like how we all believe that ghosts are real because of that theory. Because we're like, he's like, I can only believe it because damn, it's the safest option,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Mhm.
And we were just talking about ghosts the entire time. My cousin was like, everyone's like, he was like talking about the time at college when everyone's like, hey, let's go to this haunted asylum. He's like,
Mhm.
hell no, because of this reason. And apparently, at 3 a.m., he gets a call from his friend. They were like, yo, my car broke down. Can you please drive over here and pick us up?
Yeah.
Luckily, at the time, he didn't have a car. So he goes, yo, I don't have a car. I can't pick you up.
Yeah.
Doesn't go over. Wake up at 8 a.m. and he's talking to his friends, and they're like, bro, it's wild. The car broke down. We had to find help and everything. He goes, yeah, I know. You called me. They're like, huh? They're like, you guys called me to come pick you up. They're like, none of us called you. And there he was like, BS. Like, you guys told me to come to the insane asylum and pick you guys up.
Yo.
They're like, no. I'm like, we're like, bro, we promise you. None of us called you. And they showed the
Mhm.
call logs. No calls going out to him. And he had a call log of receiving a call from them.
Jesus Christ.
He was like, we just called like someone to jumpstart a car. Like, that's all we did. We didn't call you.
Mhm.
So up to this day, he was like, it's been 10 years. No one has like, they still say the same thing. They're like, none of us called you at 4 a.m. So something must have wanted to bring him over to that haunted asylum.
Oh my God.
But we started talking about that. We started talking about more creepy things. Like in the past, you were like, I was like, yeah, I saw ghosts. You know, when we're talking about like seeing everything. My sister was like, I got haunted when I was a kid, and all this stuff. And I think we were psyched up, and we watched a horror movie that night, right?
Yeah, yeah. What
We
you guys
were like,
watch?
huh? Oh,
What
we
you guys
watched
watch?
Evil Dead. It's the remake. So it's I
Yeah,
think it's one
yeah,
of the creepiest movies ever made. The remake
yeah.
spooked the hell out of me. Have you
Haven't you
seen it?
seen yeah, haven't you seen Crazier though?
Yeah, yeah, but I don't know, man. That movie just spooks me, man. Like
What?
I don't know.
It's like, oh man, that's fake. This is fake. That's fake. Okay. Like, there's no way this will happen, or yeah. But yeah, it is freaking creepy though.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So that I don't know why the remake scares the crap out of me. So we watched it. My cousin never seen it. My sister's never seen it. Jojo's never seen it. But my cousin Vincent did. Um, but we were
Right.
like watching this after the movie ends. We're all like creeped the hell out. I'm like, yo, Vince. I'm like, yo, I might jump in your bed tonight, being straight up, you know. He goes, yeah, all right, yeah, sure, all right, whatever, man. It's all good. If you want to come in, just come in. So that happens. I didn't go in his bed. I slept in my sister's room, you know, just on the floor crying. Um, but the next day we were all doing small tasks. So my sister, like, we returned at night, the same night, after hiking. So that's the next day.
Yeah.
My sister goes to take a shower. She locks the door, of obviously,
Yeah, yeah.
and she comes out. She goes, "Yo, I just the door just turned unlocked for me. Did you guys try to come in?" We're like, "What?" They're like the lock just turned out of nowhere, and we're like, "I'm like, why would we try
Uh,
to come in? It makes no sense." And she was like, "Yo, that's weird." So after that, I went to make ramen noodles, right? So I turn on the
yeah.
stove and I put the high heat, and I'm walking away, talking to my cousins and stuff like that. I go back, I check on the water. I'm like, yo, who turned the stove off? And they're like, Jeremy, how can we turn the stove off? We're all right behind you talking in the living room. And
Yo.
I'm like, wait. I'm like, yo, you saw me turn the stove on. They're like, yeah, we did. I'm like, it's off now. They're like, no, you're messing with us. I'm like, no, it's off. I came back and it's off. So that was super weird. And what break the mold was the last night before we left, right? Because it was just a 4 day stay. So on the
Yeah.
fourth night or third night,
Yeah, yeah.
my cousin, when he woke up at that day, he goes up to he goes, yo, this is not funny, but who stood in front of my door at 4 a.m. in the morning?
Yo.
And we're like, my cousin Austin's like, well, I took a shit at 4
Yeah, yeah.
a.m. and I saw Jojo walking in your direction. He goes,
Mhm.
oh, so it's Jojo. And Jojo goes, why would I go in your room? I went to take a piss in a bathroom down the hall. And he goes, are you serious? He goes, yeah, I didn't open your door. I just took a piss and I went back to bed. And we're like, I'm like, bro. He was like, I swear, one of you stood in front of my door at 4 a.m. in the morning, just staring at me. And we're like,
Yo,
it's not us, bro. And I'm
no.
like, thank goodness we're leaving that day. But oh my
Yeah, yeah.
goodness. So it got a little creepy, man.
That's
But
so interesting.
I don't know if it's because we like thought about it too much. But it was
Have you ever thought about like actually ghost hunting, like sleeping in like like the insane asylum or something, or some haunted house, just sleeping for one night and just seeing what happens?
hell no. Have you? Then I guess not say Pascal's wager. I just better be cautious and stay away,
Well,
man.
like, well, yeah, cautious. Yeah, you cautious, right? And then,
Yeah,
but
here's
if,
what I would do, right? I would, if
yeah,
you would not do that, put a GoPro on your head and just let me
yeah.
watch from the van, like
I'll,
Phasmophobia.
yeah, the van.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit there and watch your your perspective.
Do you still like are you still into like weird um like remember that one movie Walrus? Yeah,
Walt
right?
the Tusk. Yeah,
Tusk.
yeah,
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 yeah, yeah. Do you still watch
yeah.
like weird movies like that?
I haven't seen any more weird movies like that. To be honest, like I
Oh,
can't
dude.
find anything
Nah.
similar.
On Netflix, bro. I
Yeah,
was me and V trying to watch this one movie. Oh man, it is too weird. It's called
but
Piercing. I don't know if you've heard about it.
piercing.
Yeah, it's like it's somewhat new to Netflix. I think it was developed by Netflix too. But it's like a little indie
Piercing.
film. Yeah.
I'm looking it up. What the hell? On
We
Rotten
couldn't even
Tomatoes.
finish it, yeah. But we got close to the end. We have like 30 minutes, so we might go back and check it out, but or
Damn,
finish
they
it.
got
But
some really high ratings, man.
yeah, it's like it's super artsy, but like a little bit of gore in there obviously, but
Uh
yeah,
huh.
it's intense, man. So
Oh man.
it's basically like this guy has like a kink for killing people, but it's like
Yeah.
his first time, right? This is like his first time doing it. And
Uh
he
huh.
just wants to do it once because he's like, all right, I just want to get over this weird kink, and I have to do it. And then he hires this hooker, and then crazy shit just happens, and then like basically he has to like go along with what she wants, because basically she kind of wants that, but then she won't let him do it until she's done with her fetish thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so
That's weird,
it's kind of
man.
cool. It's kind of cool though the way they shot it and stuff. It's kind
Uh
of
huh.
cool. Like the sound effects. Like he was pretending he was like rehearsing, like killing somebody in a tub, and you could just
Yeah.
hear the gore and stuff. I'm like, oh my fucking god. He's like, all right, I'm
Damn.
gonna cut their throat here and then put the body here. I was like, oh my god, we couldn't finish it. So I mean, if you could
Yeah.
finish it, it's that. If it reminds me of Tusk.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
Well, Tux
it's
was
like
kind of
stupid
lighthearted. It's
interesting. It's kind of it's horror, but like it's funny at some points. I'm like, what the, you know?
all right. Yeah, I'll
Definitely,
check it out. Yeah.
yeah, definitely a film.
I haven't seen a movie like Tusk in a long time, man. Like
Yeah.
I haven't seen any movies in a long time recently. Actually, like I think the most recent was yeah, no, actually no, I haven't seen a new movie in a while.
Well,
I guess piercing
speaking
it is for tonight.
speaking of films, have you heard
Uh
about
huh.
Chadwick, the Black Panther 2?
Yeah, yeah. He passed away though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He passed away. So, people were asking about like if they're gonna do Black Panther 2, and they were in progress. So, like they were in the making of Black Panther 2, but
Uh-huh.
since Chadwick died, they scrapped the movie, and they were like,
Oh,
"Oh, are you gonna do like a like a digital double?" You know what I mean? Like how they
yeah,
did for Michael Jackson or whatever, and then like the Fast and Furious.
yeah,
But you
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
the guy the director, the
Paul Walker
producer,
did it, but yeah.
yeah, the producer was like, no, we're not doing that. So they literally scrapped like not half the movie, like less than a quarter of the movie, but they
Mm-hmm.
scrapped it, and they're like, nah, let's not do it. Do you think
Damn.
I don't know. Do you think that was a good idea? Cause like that, I mean, I feel like what they had of Chadwick, they probably like could have made it anyway, yeah? Or do you think that's like a Cause like that goes into like how like artists are like still releasing music after they die.
Right,
Do
because
you,
they're like it's a legacy, so you want to continue it,
oh, I guess
kind of
I didn't
thing.
think about that. I was just thinking, what do you think about like
Them
post.
scrapping it
No,
or
just like
post
post. What do you call it? Postmonious work.
postmortem. Oh,
Postmortem. Yeah,
postmortem.
post. I guess so. Yeah, postmortem work coming out. Do you think that's like? Do you think that's ethical at all, or
Uh,
do you think like, oh, that's like they
uh
were working on this, might as well finish it for them, you know?
that's an interesting question. I think like in some sense, I guess it depends on the situation, right?
Yeah,
Like Fast and Furious, what they did was with Paul Walker was they did that whole digital face recognition thing, right?
yeah. They also use like his
On his
brother, right?
on his brother, right? So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a little more like
Mhm.
more respectful because his brother continuing it and then finishing it,
Yeah.
and after that they ended it. Thing with Michael Jackson is I don't know, man. Like it's past his death, but is it his songs they've written? He
Mhm.
written?
Yeah.
So
So
I guess in a way, it's like continuing the legacy like that.
I get, yeah, that
Um,
makes sense.
and then oh, we have a watcher. Hi, Cleveland man. Nice to meet you. I would talk about
It's-
that, but we already talked about that last week. So if you catch the rerun or maybe
oh,
check out our YouTube channel, that'd be great.
I was actually gonna talk to you about that, but yeah.
But with that whole thing, it's like yeah, I think it just depends on the situation. With Chadwick, I think it's hard because it's his legacy as an actor. You know, like you know him as an actor, so you might want to
Mhm.
continue it. But I would put that in maybe in like put that in like little clips of him in a new movie, maybe.
Mhm.
Um, so I could see that, but I think with Chadwick, I think it was great the way they if they
They
did
stopped.
scrap it, it's kind of
Yeah.
respectful to him too, in some sense.
Yeah.
But it goes both ways. I feel like the general public can just see both sides, but it's hard.
I think the one argument that people were saying about them scrapping Black Panther 2 was like you said, like it's their legacy. Like if they started it, should you respect them by continuing it, or like keep like finishing it for
Yeah,
them, or should you just like keep it how it is, like just leave it alone? They didn't finish it, they died, just let it go.
right. Because then it's hard because it's his legacy as an actor, but it's also like
Yeah.
I feel like the middle ground would just be putting him in a different movie, like little
Yeah.
clips of what they recorded of him in a
Yeah.
little movie,
Hmm.
like a different movie, and that would solve it. But the way he died, man, like I agree with the chat right there. Can't replace Black Panther. He's a tough guy.
Yeah. He
He
was, they cast like all the Marvel characters, they casted him so perfect. They casted everyone so perfectly. Like everybody
I,
played their characters so well.
yeah, no, I agree. I actually like that comment too. So Cleveland man just brought up that uh use his sister as the next movie, and then like in the movie, and then just
Yeah.
show clips of him in that movie. So
Oh,
it kind of is like him continuing his legacy and also passing it on to his sister, which I think that would be a great idea.
I was also gonna
If Marvel was
ask.
going that route,
I was also gonna ask. So since this is like a new chapter of Marvel,
yeah.
and with Chadwick dying, like this raises the question, like, do you see like someone replacing Iron Man in the future? Do you see
Oh
like
no,
someone else replacing Thor? Are they gonna do that? Because like Captain America, like technically is they're done, right? Because like the way they ended the Avengers, Infinity War, right? Was that it?
uh huh, yeah,
Or Endgame? The way they ended Endgame, Captain America, like he retired pretty much, and then Chadwick
Iron
dying.
Man, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and Iron Man, like you know. So do you think how do you think they're gonna continue that? I don't know. It's
I,
just I
I
was literally like thinking about this last night. I was like, bro, how are they gonna do it, man? I want another Avengers, you know?
they replaced it. I don't know if you saw that they actually posted a timeline for what they're planning to do.
Yeah.
They're releasing a whole new batch of superheroes. I think they're crap. Asian. Who's the Asian guy? Shang Chi. Yo, Chad, you gotta help me out with this, man. I can't remember her name. It's Shang Chi, isn't it? The movie. I think they're making a movie for him. But they're releasing a whole new cast of people, opening a new arc.
Hmm.
So it should be interesting. Yep, it's Shang Chi. Shang Chi, I think, is the next Marvel
Yeah.
movie. So I'm
Oh,
excited.
nice. Ooh,
Nice, yeah.
finally, some Asian representation, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Damn, man. God.
But
Like
thank you,
they
Chad.
better not
Appreciate
have
it.
some fucking Asian jokes in there.
I feel like they need it, bro. I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, it'll be a whole new set of heroes. New. It's gonna be like the Elementals. And they're pretty much gonna make the new Avengers build. I think
Oh
maybe they
man, I don't
find a
know
new
how I
boss.
feel about that though. New
Eh,
Avengers? Man, no way. Well,
but
I don't
here's
know.
where it is though.
I don't
It's
know.
exactly like how things play out to be. Because you know how people are always like, old generation songs are better than new generation songs. You know.
Mhm. Yeah.
But then like the people in new generation doesn't give a shit. They
Oh
probably
yeah,
think their shit.
it's like it grows with the generation, I guess. It's
Exactly.
gonna
Yeah.
appeal to the next generation, I guess. So they pretty much just set themselves up.
Yeah. So think about it like this, right? We've watched the whole Avengers arc at this point for 10
Mhm.
years. Iron Man first came out 10 years ago, a
Yeah.
little more, give or take.
Mhm.
So they've built that whole movie genre, that whole arc off for 10 years. And
Mhm.
it's gotten us like so attached to every character.
Yeah.
But to get to that point, they did for 10 years. Like this is probably gonna be the same thing with this new set of people, new set of heroes and everything. Just gonna build it and build an attachment and then kick out. Because they already made their like whole new plan for what the Avengers is gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I just going back on Chadwick, by the way, just I have a whole like completely new respect for this guy, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, 'cause like
Because
the way he,
yo,
the way he died. Oh man, the way
yeah,
he was hiding it, man. Oh
no, not
man.
even the fact though, the fact that he was shooting the whole thing or getting chemotherapy treatment, that
Yeah.
is
Yeah. Yeah.
insane. Like I work with cancer patients,
Yeah. Oh
right?
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And the biggest thing they mention on any chemotherapy, on any drug, on pretty much any new medication or treatment is that the fatigue is insane. And
Mhm.
sometimes the biggest problem they do is just want to sleep. They're in pain. They're just in constant pain, and that's the biggest factor going in. And
Mhm.
it's wild that he went through his whole process, knowing, like me personally knowing that like he went through all that pain.
Mhm.
Like that's insane. That was like I was like, damn, I have like a whole new set of appreciation for this guy.
Yeah.
Um,
It's tough, man.
he- yeah, no, it's wild. So I just want to recognize that. Like that's the hard thing too, because like the way he would die was such in a momentous kind of way
Mhm.
that I don't know how they'll feel about making a new movie or switching it out and everything.
Yeah. Like I like what Cleveland says. Like use his sister. Yeah, that'd be a cool idea. 'Cause she was pretty badass in the movie in Black Panther. So I was like, ooh, boy, get that in there.
Yeah, I think she's gonna be in the whole new section of heroes coming up. Anyways, I think they're making a whole movie on her eventually. I
Yeah.
mean, most likely.
Mm.
Thanks for the shout out, Cleveland man. Appreciate it. I
Yeah.
want you to know I get people shy. So once there's more than 2 people watching, I'm just gonna end the
There's three
stream.
people, dude. Oh wait,
What
that's
the?
that's you.
That's us.
That's
That's
you,
you and
me, and him.
I.
I was about to
It's you
say.
and I and Cleveland man, and I'm out.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
man.
So do you want to talk about this
Yeah.
curfew?
Oh, is that where you're gonna jump to for the COVID thing?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thank you,
That was
Cleveland
like
man.
one of my topics.
The curfew.
Yeah, yeah. That
Yeah.
happened. That was brought up while you guys were gone.
I know, dude. A lot of things happened while we were gone.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, I came back and the clinic stopped temperature check-ins for some reason last week.
Did they really?
Yeah, and they're like, you use the side doors to get in, just use your badge and swipe in. I come back today, all that's gone. They're like, yeah, on Friday they thought it was a bad idea and they stopped. I'm like, damn. I'm like, all right. I'm like, I see how it is. Uh, but like, I was just like, it's crazy that everything's like, COVID's getting worse, and people are like, yo, let's do some crazy shit. You know,
Yeah,
like I went on vacation and I went in the middle of the woods, in the middle of nowhere, with no contact with human
yeah.
beings, pretty
So,
much.
yeah. I guess
And
I guess yeah, your trip was um validated. I don't know. I don't know the word,
I
but
was like away from the public. The
yeah,
county
yeah.
we were in
That's
only had a hundred cases of COVID.
see, that's fair, yeah.
Yeah, so I did my research and I was like, I'm out, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, I came back and I'm like, everything's worse, and you guys are talking about like, oh, this
Oh yeah, it's
curfew,
a
and I'm like,
lot
yo, what
worse.
did I miss? Yo,
Yeah.
apparently there was 60-mile-per-hour winds on Saturday,
Yeah, it's about to be crazy. I'm actually excited for that.
bro. I'm like, I'm here in like Michigan, and I'm like, oh, it's 30, 40s, so no snow. It snowed a little bit on Sunday, but I'm like,
Yeah.
just chilling. I'm like, but I come back, I'm like, yo, what's? Everyone's like, yo, you missed it, man. Power outage everywhere. It
Yeah.
was 60-mile-per-hour winds. I thought we are
Oh
gonna
yeah,
die,
it
and
was
I'm
pretty
like,
rough.
I was like,
Yeah.
damn. I'm glad I walked away from that. But yeah, the whole curfew, I feel like it's back needed. It's such a needed thing. Like
Do you
I don't know
think though?
why.
Do you think it's enough though?
Look. I'm gonna be straight up. I don't know why we ended our shutdown so early.
Yeah. I
Like
think
straight up, like
It's money. It's money, dude. That's what I think, dude. It's all money.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
the
Hell
state
yeah.
was
Of course it
this
is.
the state was losing money. Everybody knew that. They're like, all right, I guess we'll get back to work and put safety measures, which like didn't really do much.
I want you to know we made a big loss on money, because we were so stupid.
Yeah. Now it's gonna be now
Cause,
we're losing
'cause
more
like,
money because now factories are being forced to make more fucking
no, no.
PPE and stuff.
What I mean by that is that like, um, what I mean by that is the stock market crashed in March,
Yeah.
and it's now a rebound, and everyone who's jumped in on that rebound has made thousands of dollars. Like I was talking about I'm so happy my stimulus check. My cousin's here, like, yo, I just made 10 grand off COVID. I'm like, what the fudge?
That's
I'm like,
awesome.
what? He was like, I was like, what the heck? I'm like, everyone missed on such a big opportunity to make money during COVID. And it's so funny because we were worried about the COVID and everything.
hmm
But I'm gonna be straight up. I think another shutdown's needed. But like, seriously, like everyone's
Yeah,
stupid as
I
heck.
feel like it's gonna come soon. But D-Wine said, so I was listening to the radio. D-Wine said he doesn't think a shutdown is needed. Like he thinks a shutdown will make things worse, like
Hmm.
economically and shit. So he doesn't think he's not gonna do it until like it's
It's crazy bad. Like we
and
are now. We're like
well like until
we're like
like
red. I think.
yeah well we've been in the red for like a month now.
Yeah, that's not enough. I don't know what is honestly.
So he said he's not gonna do it until like he's like forced to shut down. But
Can I? Can
yeah, we
I
probably won't see it till the new president
yeah.
steps in
Can I mention
office.
that like it's kind of wild when you think about it with the being the mayor, like being the wine.
hmm
Can you imagine like he has so many lives in his hands?
Yeah, I don't think he thinks about that.
Like one wrong decision, like leaving, like hey, let's just open everything back up, and who cares about curfew? Like you just gave like 500 people COVID cases, and a few of them could die.
I'm looking at a picture of this asshole right now. He's
Just
so
to put
old.
your mind to it, you're like, damn, this
Is he?
motherfucker.
I know nothing about this guy except
Mike
that he's our
DeWine.
governor. Yeah,
Same
I've
here.
only like learned about him ever since the first lockdown. I was like, whoa, okay, or ever since the first curfew. Yeah,
Bro, he's a Republican. I didn't even know that.
was he a Republican?
Yeah, he's part of the Republican Party.
Oh, that's why.
Yo,
Little
I'm too young
bitch.
to think about him. That's what it is, you know. Like I just didn't get a chance.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I barely know any of the people I like vote for. So
Yeah. I mean, everybody voted for the right guy, so
yeah, the main one is the one
two.
that matters.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Can I say that, Cleveland man? Thank you for your support by watching.
Yeah.
I'm ignoring all the message. Oh, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But
So please donate or get the fuck out.
yeah, seriously, like give us 100 masks or something, dude.
It's only $5.
That's true. Come on.
Have you seen that? The girl that was like begging her
Oh,
viewers for
viewers to
money.
watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that, and it was like $5 to like stay in my chat or get the fuck out. I'm like, bro, that's
Yeah.
so petty. Like, go make an OnlyFans, please.
Yeah. Honestly,
Maybe make
yeah.
so much more.
OnlyFans, man. That's where it's at. How come we don't make OnlyFans?
Because we're stupid, bro. My friend sold fake pictures, and he made bank.
We could do like we could do OnlyFans, but we could do like the podcast but naked. So if you want like regular content, you just come to Twitch. But if you want that, exclusive
VIP.
content, you
Yeah.
know, you want some B in the D,
You want to
hop
see
on
that
some
naked bottle of ketchup?
yeah,
That's
yeah,
where it's at.
naked
I'll even
packets,
put some
baby.
lingerie on my bottle, on my not my on my ketchup bottle.
Raw ketchup, it's just a tomato.
Yeah.
It's just a tomato.
It'll be
Yeah, dude.
2 tomatoes.
Two tomatoes. What is mustard made out of?
Yeah, what is mustard? I was about to ask that question. I'm like, I don't know what mustard is.
I think it's like I know it's like a bundle of seasonings and then something else. I don't know.
Is it? And then like mixed it with like, oh yeah, it comes from mustard seeds, and they probably just like crush it up
Alright, sick.
and put it
Yeah.
in water or something.
So, like a tomato
Yeah,
and mustard seeds on the side, like naked. And that's our that'll be
that's our Oathly fans
that's a hint of our
exclusive.
what's gonna be on on our OnlyFans. So yeah, just hit the link below and
Subscribe.
it's like $60 a month.
How do you
That's a
feel?
fair price.
It's so crazy how much money people are making outside of like normal norms. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, it's the
Like
people who jump on it first.
yeah, like people like on YouTube that make money, OnlyFans, TikTok.
Yeah, that's true. My niece, by the way, has 40,000 likes on one video
What
on
the?
TikTok,
How old
and
is
she has
she?
1,000, followers, and she's 5 years old.
What's she doing?
She's Dude, her content is hilarious, bro. She's 5 years old and she's making that fire,
She has fire.
bro. Yeah, bro. Her video is so funny, man. I'm gonna be straight up though. I gotta send you one of these her videos, but it cracks me up every time. I'm like, what the heck? And she does these dances, and she stops halfway, and she was like, "How do I do this again?" And I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "But 1,000 followers.
That's really good.
That's wild, man. 40,000 likes. I think her concurrent like views is like, I don't know, like 50 or 60,000.
Not to flex, but one of my videos got 90,000 likes.
90,000.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that the
pretty
last video
epic.
you ever made?
Yeah, it was. I made one video and then I stopped. I was like, man, this is not
He was like,
good.
"This is hard to live up to."
Yeah, I got off of TikTok because like every now and then I would get like these girls dancing. I was like,
Uh huh.
oh, okay. And then I'm like, oh, this girl's like 16. These girls look super young. So I'm like, all right, I gotta stop. I gotta stop before like I get in trouble or something.
You're like, I don't know who's who.
Yeah. So I'm not a. Are you on TikTok at all?
No, I haven't even downloaded that crap, dude. I was like, well, I didn't download because I was like, I'm not into that much. Like, I don't have time to watch TikToks.
Mm,
I'm too busy looking at my computers and my
yeah.
keyboards like a lazy bum.
Do you ever come across TikToks though? Like on
Oh yeah, hell yeah,
YouTube or
all over
something?
Instagram, dude.
Yeah. Oh, on Instagram. Yeah. Oh, with
Yeah,
the new fucking Reels,
layout.
Instagram
Oh,
Reels. Oh fuck, dude. What the fuck
dude,
is that shit?
I hate the new layout so much. Like, I keep misclicking everything, and the like button's now on the top
Oh
corner, and I'm
yeah.
like,
It's crazy how like they have the shopping button and the fucking video button
on the bottom.
on an app
Yeah,
that's supposed to be for photos, dude. It's so fucking annoying. I just gotta get used to it though, but
they're streamlining everything, dude. It's what it is. This is how it works. I mean, Snapchat did the same thing.
yeah.
This is gonna do the same thing.
Oh
So
yeah, that's retarded.
you have a Microsoft, right? Or sorry, not Microsoft. You have a Google Pixel, right?
Yeah.
And you upload Google Pictures and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
You heard they're making that to a subscription?
What?
Yeah. So now it's no longer limited. It's only up to like 15 gigs, but for unlimited, it's like $6 a month.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh well,
Yeah.
luckily for me, I'm already like subscribed. I already subscribed for bigger storage, so
Uh
I
huh.
hopefully doesn't like charge me more, but because that's where I put all my photos just in case. It's like my backup.
Oh
So
yeah.
I subscribed for like a cloud, but
Okay.
that kind of sucks because that's kind of like what. Well, I don't know. Is like Google
It's
losing money? Why are they
No,
doing a
it's for
subscribe?
making money because everyone uses it. So what they did is smart because they laid out the groundwork to show how much everyone needs it.
Oh, that's so shitty.
And then like now everyone needs it. They're like, yo, let's make this a subscription. It's money, bro. It makes sense.
The,
To quickly answer Cleveland man's question. If clothes in America say made in China, do clothes in China say made around the corner or some shit? That's a very easy question. There's no clothes in China. They're all just butt naked, and they send all the clothes here.
yeah,
Just so you know.
yeah, dumbass.
Yeah, dummy. But what was it? Yeah. So they laid out the groundwork, so everyone who's like has photos in the cloud will now have to pay for that subscription. You know?
Does Apple have like a photo thing where
Yeah.
photo stores, right? The cloud? It's
The cloud.
unlimited?
Yeah. No.
Oh.
It's actually more limited. In like limited, so it's 5 gigabytes for
Oh.
free, and then you have to pay monthly for 50 gigabytes, and then
Oh.
it's like
So it's
increases
kind of
every
like what Google did, but like now they're charging for that 5 gig. So now
time.
it's either you use your storage on the device, which isn't even a lot, or you pay up the
Yeah.
subscription, which is kind of
So,
dumb.
and you know what? Talking about subscriptions, I think that's gonna run a lot of things over.
Oh yeah, dude, it's gonna.
I mean, Disney Plus. I was talking to my cousin about this, and he was like, "Think about it like this: 1/3 of revenue from is from Disney Plus, right?
Mhm.
Their parks have shut down. Their moneymaker movies have not been shooting in a while because of COVID.
Yeah.
So like they have to put everything on subscriptions. Like that's the way things are gonna run.
Yep. Yeah, subscriptions are gonna run the fucking world, bro.
I
They
don't
have
want to pay
subscriptions
monthly,
for
bro.
everything, bro.
I know. I just want to pay once, but damn, dude, it kind of
Yeah.
sucks.
That's actually, I mean, I guess that's a good way to suck money out of people.
hmm Gradually and slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I mean, but who's gonna complain? You know, when you're looking at like $6 a month, you're like, dude, that's not that much. And then in the end, in 12 months, you know, it's gonna rack up after a few times. But I mean, it's kind of smart. It's doable for most people, but also like they don't realize the total cost once you have it for like 5 years or something.
Yeah.
So it
God
kind of
damn
works
it.
out.
Yeah.
Did you have any more questions for me? Did you hit
Um,
all the topics that you
do
want to talk
we
about?
do we have time to talk about more? I have plenty more.
You have plenty more.
Yeah. I mean, we could
Um,
save these for next time, or unless you want one more, put one more in.
let's round up to an hour. How about that?
All right, that's fair.
Solid hour. I mean, we're on a roll. We have 15 minutes left. And Cleveland man, it doesn't seem like he wants to leave the chat anytime soon. So I'm just gonna stay for him to be honest. Like I have
All right, dope. All right, so let's see. I want to talk about Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. What did she do?
Well, it's not what she did. It's how she lost like. So she kind of fucked up when she first started her music career.
Uh-huh.
She literally signed her life away to this label company called Big Machine Label Group. And then, um, long story short, the guy that owned that group sold all of her masters, which is like the original stems, like her vocals, all the drums, everything. All of her masters from all of her albums up to 2017.
Uh-huh.
So that's all of her albums up to Retribution, and then everything after that was from a different label company. But she pretty much lost all of that, and everyone's not sad for her because they're like saying, "Well, you should have read the fucking
Fine print.
fine print, bro." Because she pretty much so they sold all of her masters to another um, investment company or whatever for
Mhm.
300 million, and her songs are only worth like all of her albums are worth 150 million right here
Yeah.
as it sees according to Rolling Stone. So she pretty
Damn.
much lost all of that shit. She, I'm not sure how the masters work. I'm pretty sure she has some rights to them, but she can't control where they go. I mean, I'm pretty sure she'll make more money. She'll make money off of it, but she can't control who has it, or who's gonna play it, or where it goes, or who remixes it, right? So this
Mhm.
company could pretty much like take her music and then like remix it, like add some fucking 12-year-old kid with a rich dad that wants to be featured in an old Taylor Swift song.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah. So she pretty much lost all of her good music too. I don't even listen to her new shit. I don't
Yeah.
all of her old stuff like when OG Taylor
She,
Swift,
she
Tay
she changed her
Swifty.
genre with her new music.
Yeah. So
So I guess this must be new, but like have you heard her new songs?
no, I haven't. I don't really care for her. But
They're
I
like
just think it's crazy that she lost all that shit. All the good
yeah, no,
songs, you know?
yeah, no, for sure. All that. Oh my goodness, yeah.
What's
But her new stuff is like it's weird because it's like a poppy lyric in a sad, slow
yeah.
music acoustics. It just cuts me off, and I'm like, that's super weird.
Yeah. Oh,
So
looks like she only had two albums after Reputation, which was in 2017. Do you
bro,
remember
all
the concert for that?
concert, hell
Yeah.
yeah, dude, that
Yeah.
was lit. Bro, her concert's on fire, man.
Yeah. Pretty much all those songs are no longer hers.
Damn.
Not only the newer shit that she's doing is that's the only thing she owns really.
Oh my gosh. But
Well,
I mean, she still has money, right? That's all,
I
right?
mean, yeah, obviously
Like,
she's still rich, and then but she's like crying over it, crying about it on
hmm
social media, and then everyone's like, "Well, you kind of fucked up. You should have like fucking read the fine print."
yeah,
You
I
know?
mean, you can't cry for something you did, but but I mean, when you think
I
about it,
still
she was
feel
kind of
bad for her
young.
though. Yeah,
Yeah, she was young, man. Like when you're young and stupid, things get you.
that's kind of scary though. Like, um, people could just like people in business are just cutthroat, you know?
Hmm.
They don't care, man. They'll just
But
use you and fucking for money. It's
yo, but that's
crazy.
how the business world works, man. Like
Yeah.
that's the scariest thing. You hear about all these stories about like most like I don't know, like rich producers or not even producers, maybe like movie directors are all like pedophiles and stuff.
Mhm.
And then it's just people just abusing their money and power, and you're like, why? Like, why do you guys do this? All right, Cleveland man, I'll see you later, man. Have fun at the gym.
I'll see you, Cleveland
Don't get
man.
don't get COVID. It sucks.
Stop
Keep the
eating
mask
ass.
on. Yep. Put all 200 masks on too at the same time. Safety first. All right, there he goes, our one and only viewer.
There
Thank
he
God, bro.
goes.
What a prick.
Yeah, what a bitch. Just kidding. Come back. I like seeing that we have 3 people.
It's
I'm like,
nice.
hell yeah, we're getting somewhere.
Not anymore. But that's wild to lose. But kind of, I could see it on both sides where you're like, well, it's
Mhm.
your fault, but it's also like, dude, all that hard work
Yeah.
put in just for someone to rake it all up and just like take it
Mhm.
away from you. Like,
Yeah.
I would probably be devastated. Can you imagine if all your like your videos that you edited,
Uh-huh. Yeah, and
someone
then
took it from you,
somebody's
and
making
you're like,
profit off of it now, and
yeah,
yeah, that'd be shitty.
and claim it's theirs. Yeah, that's I could see that being hard. Like,
Mhm. What
I
if
guess this
we?
is what's up.
Oh, I was about to say, what if some record company like came, or like some podcast company, right, distributing company came up to
Yeah,
us and like we had to sign it. But like
we have to.
we were offered like $1 million, right? And then we'd pretty much work for them. They tell us like, hey, they'd pretty much set stuff up for us, get connections for us. It would
Let
be,
me
and
tell
then
you.
it'd be like $1 million, right? Would you sign it without reading it? What would you do? What would your
Oh,
course of action be
oh, okay,
if
okay.
somebody signed us right now?
If I say no, I don't get it.
Yeah, if you say no, you don't get anything. So we pretty much have to do everything ourselves.
I sign it. Would
You'll
you?
sign it,
Yeah.
even though like you might lose money in the future, or you might
I
get
lose.
screwed in the future.
I mean, in the end, I could just stop the podcast.
Oh, I guess
Wait,
so.
hold on,
Yeah.
hold on. I would read it. All right, I would read it. Look at the fine print. You know, maybe I don't want to be like stuck in a contract where I'm like working for them forever. I would be like,
Yeah.
they give me $1 million. I run this thing as much as they want to. They claim all my crap. But yeah, take that, all that stuff. I'm fine with
Yeah.
that. But I have $1 million to work off on.
Mhm.
Right? When you think about it, you could put that in stocks. You could put that in like savings. You could
Yeah.
invest around the market.
Oh,
You
so
could grow.
you would use that as backup. You'd
I
start building something to protect
hope
yourself just in case of these fuckers try to fuck you.
I will use that million to build my empire. Like they can make 5 million off my money, but as
Mhm.
long like in the end, right? If they make like 15 years from now, I'm still making this podcast and take like
Yeah.
15 million in the end.
Mhm.
At least I still have that million to at least grow it into something, right? Because I feel like the hardest thing to do when you're young is make money and do well in a society where you don't have any support.
Yeah.
Um, so if I had that 1 million right there, right, I could throw in other stuff and let it grow for a little bit, and then eventually, like in the end
Smart.
goal, when I die, I have that money to just pass on. That's I think for me that's my end goal, right? To make tons of money to pass on.
Yo, fuck my kids. I want the money for myself.
When you die, bro,
Oh,
that
yeah,
money
you're
gotta
right.
go somewhere. We're gonna be digging, you know, buried with it.
I want to be buried with money instead of dirt. I'm just kidding.
People gonna get grave robbed so fast.
Yeah. I don't
They'll
know.
put you in giant tombs like a casting. That would work too.
Yeah.
But, you know, like I think for me, like a successful podcast is not my end goal. You know, it's a hobby that I like doing and mess around with,
Yeah.
but it's not where like I have different passions. That's just one of my
Mhm.
passions.
Yeah.
I can definitely jump into something else, you know.
Yeah.
So and then for Taylor Swift, I could see it because that's her full passion. She loves making songs.
Yeah.
She loves singing. She loves doing all this stuff. So I could see why it's more devastating to me, where I'm like, I do podcasts as a side thing. I don't really,
Yeah. You
you
can
know,
have
it's
it,
not my
bro.
livelihood.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not my livelihood or anything. So, but that's in my situation, yeah, right? What
Yeah.
about you? Like, what if someone goes to you and like, hey, you make videos for us, and we claim it, and what would you know?
I think yeah, I would sign it too, really.
Because
Because
you
like
have that
it's
million,
like
right?
yeah, yeah, to get that million, get that exposure, get that like experience. you know,
You
and
get
then
you
like
get
build your
you get a
career off of
brand.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, you get a brand. People know you.
And if I
But
get
for Taylor
fucked in the
Swift, she
future,
reached
I
the
get fucked in
pinnacle.
the future.
Yeah, yeah. And for Taylor Swift, she reached the pinnacle.
Yeah.
Right? Imagine if she was like a grade B singer, grade C singer. They wouldn't
Yeah.
make that much money off her. She wouldn't have as big of a repercussion as she does
That's true.
being now.
I guess yeah, I guess she's lucky to be in a position where she still has like
It's
public
huge back.
I mean
Mhm.
well yeah, like yeah, a huge backing, like a huge following where
Yeah,
she could still make music and then still make a killing off of her next like off of her current album, right?
yeah. Because she has what, like 40 million Instagram followers, maybe
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, she could
Like
probably
she
do like
has,
ads and shit.
she could just do ads and she'll make bank. Like Taylor Swift, in the end, it's heartbreaking not because of the money, it's heartbreaking because of all the hard work.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
that's true.
I'm sorry, 140 million. And bro, her kill to death ratio, her KD is wild, bro.
What do you mean?
She's following nobody, so she's 140 million up.
Oh, damn.
Bro, her KD is too good.
Dang, she has a really good KD. How much is Taylor Swift worth?
A good question. A good question. Must be asked.
Oh, she's worth 2600 or 360 million.
Bro, if I had 360 million, I wouldn't care, man. Damn,
Yeah,
holy
they
crap.
pretty much well, I guess she's sad cuz they pretty much sold her all of her music for that amount, for 300 million. So,
Damn.
she would have made like twice of what she's worth now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again,
I
360
guess
million, I don't know what she, you know what I mean? Like
I
she already makes bank as
yeah,
it is.
she's people are just greedy. I mean,
Yeah.
they are OG songs though. I mean,
Oh,
her
bro,
Taylor Swift songs. Yeah.
they're so fire, man.
Yeah.
I can't deny that fact.
Yeah,
But
Blank Space, bro. Fuck yeah.
oh man, that was the song, man.
Yeah, that was the song.
All right, I guess we're 4 minutes away. We're 4 minutes away from an hour.
How do you want to end this, buddy?
We have to 3 minutes away, so let's just stall for time. Is what I like doing.
Stall for time?
Yeah. So I'm
Stall
just gonna
for time.
keep on going. That's the way. You know, you got 2 more minutes of doing that.
Okay. Okay.
Because if we get
Okay.
to another topic, it'll just end off badly because we'll be so into it, and once we hit the hour mark, it can't. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Wait. Oh,
So
I had this idea, but like something to end the podcast on, but I forgot it. I
that's
thought it would
not
be a
good
good one. Yeah, I know. I mean, yeah, it
unless
doesn't really help if I don't fucking remember, but
unless you're stalling. That's good.
yeah. No, I had a really good idea for like to end the
Right.
podcast, and then like it turns like 59. I'm like, well, you're just gonna have to find us the next one. See you later. Got his ass.
Oh, cliffhanger.
Yeah, and leave a little cliffhanger.
So you have tons of more topic.
Huh?
You have tons of more topic.
I
Tons
have
of topic.
I have a little bit here and there. I
Okay.
guess real quick, I guess I could just like I know this is a topic that you might not know about, but we could just skim over real quick. So,
You have a minute.
Supreme just was just sold for
Bankrupt.
500 million. Supreme was just
Holy
sold to 500
crap.
million to via it's called like a business VF Corporation. They
Uh-huh.
own North Face, Vans, Timberland, and Dickies.
Oh my
So
god.
now it's like now that is Supreme's like part of like a regular brand now. I guess.
So it's not as exclusive.
That's what everyone's saying. So people think that Supreme's dead. People think that like Supreme's gonna get even better because like with the connections that North Face, Vans, and Timberland have,
Uh-huh.
they're gonna have like a lot more crazy collabs. Like they're gonna have better designers, so the shit's a lot nicer. But I don't know. That's so I don't know. Just wanted to bring that up.
Bro, I need to see Supreme stocks, bro. What is going on?
Well, VF, you gotta look into. I don't think Supreme has stocks, but VF Corp just went up. So I think they went
Yeah.
down since they sold, right? Since they lost money by
No,
buying it.
if they get bought out, then they probably went up.
Mm. They're worth 2.1 million or billion.
Wait, what's it gonna? What's Via?
VF Corp.
V Corp
Yeah.
stocks. Hell yeah, bro. They went up. They went up a good amount.
Yeah.
Damn.
So now,
Damn. They. Oh my gosh.
yeah, they have a lot of,
Holy crap, homie.
yeah, yeah.
Bro,
So,
they. Oh man, wow. They went up by. I guess this was in the news for a minute now, but they started off this year with.
mhm.
Oh wait. Oh, COVID hit hard. Never mind. They're just rebounding back up. So,
Yeah. I
but
think
they're growing at a good rate.
yeah.
Yeah.
They bought it around November, so
Oh, it's the end. It's the
it's
end. Goodbye. 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 I'll see you guys later. Bye. Bye.
bye.
1 hour 22.